Hey everybody, welcome to the BullSheepParty. And welcome to part, 7 of me trying to, well, you should know the rest by now. But in case you're new and you don't, I'm trying to become the first legitimate GTA Online billionaire. Or second, or whatever. And with that short and sweet intro out of the way, now to pick up exactly where we left off last time. Oh, there it is. I told you we were gonna pick up exactly where we left off. And in case you don't know where we're at and this is your first video, I recommend watching at least the last part to get a little bit of a context on this one. But here and now we're gonna be doing the Cayo Perico heist solo. Without any further ado, let's get to the Kosatka and start the heist. I'm now the president of a motorcycle club. Nice. Anyway, the way we're gonna set up the Cayo Perico heist is like this. We're gonna be using the Alcanost as our approach vehicle and we're gonna be doing the halo jump as our infiltration point. And since I haven't done any of the side activities for this one, that's all we're gonna be setting up. And one thing that I should add before we start with the heist is that I'm not gonna go for the secondary target. I'm only there for the documents, get in, get out, clean job. And I've done the Cayo Perico heist 15 or so times in the past, so how hard could this be? Ho, but I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, let's just start the heist and see how it progresses. And I'm gonna say it again, in case you didn't see the last part, go watch that one before you watch this. Because in that one, we did all the setups for the heist. With that out of the way, here's a quick montage of me breaking into El Rubio's compound. Fly, jump, glide, shoot, run, oh, and rinse and repeat. So, shoot and run again. And with that, I'm finally gonna be able to complete the Cayo Perico heist. Everything from this point on is smooth sailing. Well, except for that part, but everything else is gonna be smooth sailing, right? And here we are finally inside and we're ready to... Okay, so it's gonna be one of those types of videos. And because the second life here really makes no sense, you're better off just doing this in a single run, I restarted the entire thing and tried from the same entrance point. And one helpful tip that I can give you here is that there's a guy that's gonna spawn right behind you, so make sure you take him out too. And of course the guy that you really need to be worried about is this guy right here. Yep, with the skull icon. Cause that guy is a super heavy duty super trooper that's gonna kill you faster than you can say hello. Anyway, his weakness is he doesn't really like grenades. Go figure. So when you take care of him, it's so smooth sailing up until you enter El Rubio's office. Here, just for the fun of it, I collected one of the key cards. And one thing that some people don't know is that you can actually open this wall right here, which is a wall safe, and you're gonna be rewarded for that with some cash and a fully replenished health. As soon as you pick those up, of course. Thank you. But anyways, afterwards we have this puzzle, which I've seen a lot of people struggle with, but in my opinion it's actually one of the easiest puzzles in the entire game, not only of the DLC. What you need to keep in mind here is that everything is sequential. What I usually do is I find the top of the print and then I go one left and one down for each of them. So I do a 3, go to the basement, break open the basement, go to the safe, enter the combination. I actually don't know if you can enter the wrong combination. Maybe I should have tried that. Anyways, got the documents, didn't get shot, exited the basement, and it's time to make our triumphant getaway. And the getaway is pretty simple, unless you die of course, but more on that later. The getaway consists of you exiting the main compound, then make your way to the exit, and then you enter a checkpoint. And if you die before you reach the gate, you start all the way from the entrance. So it's pretty annoying. But I have faith in this run. I already took care of the heavy duty guard, and I can almost taste the money that I'm gonna make from this heist. This was actually easy. Here's the checkpoint right now. Oh, that sucked. And at this point, it's better to just restart the entire section. Let's test my theory. Hell, yep, kills me faster than I can say hello to him. And because I don't want to bore you with the hour this took me, here's a quick montage of what happened. Infiltrate, die, failed. Restart. Infiltrate, save, passcode, basement, documents, office, exit office, waste, use snacks. Okay, this is it, I can see the checkpoint. There's no stopping me. Apparently there is. Oh, I'm so angry. But wait, there's something missing. There it is. And you know how when you start screwing up at something, you start to get careless? And you start making small mistakes that cost you big time? Let's just say that this shouldn't have taken me as much time as it did. Let's just waste some armor this time. There we go. And I'm gonna spare you a majority of this footage, but it was very, very frustrating. But I'm happy to say that at the end I was able to get this in one shot. Finally, I've reached the checkpoint! And I know what you're saying to yourselves, it's all smooth sailing from here. No, of course not. Run, Forrest, run! Getting on the bike, making sure that I have my body armor and snacks on hand, and I gotta say at this point I was really tense because I was running out of armor and I was running out of snacks. And because I'm level 40 something, I can only carry 4 pieces of armor with me, which is a far cry from the 10 that I'm used to with my other character. And in case you're telling me that I'm doing everything wrong and I'm messing everything up, well, this isn't really meant to be a tutorial. This is me playing through the game and you experiencing it with me. The good, the bad, and the ugly, baby! And one thing that I didn't really think of before starting this heist is that I usually have this escape route right here available. So the boat is right here in this harbor. But I guess that's an optional one that I'm just gonna have to discover next time when I'm exploring the island. Long story short, too late, but let me finish. The fact that I didn't have that made this so much more difficult than it should be. And you best believe that during this escape, I was on the edge of my seat. I am almost out of body armor. Okay, I am completely out of body armor, and I'm almost out of snacks. The pressure is rising. Who's gonna win? Is it gonna be me or El Rubio? Let me jump ahead and spoil it for you. It's gonna be El Rubio. No, seriously, the game just glitched over here and I wasn't able to get on the boat. And I tell you, I apparently know a lot of different curse words. So at this point, I'm running out of snacks, I'm on my second life, and I really don't think much of it. I'm legitimately just playing for the sake of playing. I have no faith that I'm gonna be able to complete this. But then again, I've almost reached the files, and the boat's over there. So maybe this time the game's not gonna glitch out on me. And you need to understand that you can't run if you have this menu opened. That said, I took my sweet time to get on the boat, and I fell. That was it, video over. No, video not over. Despite me being incredibly clumsy and, it has to be said, incredibly frustrated and cursing like a sailor, I was actually able to get on the boat, bring up my inventory, and heal myself in time, and of course this happens. Literally guys, everything that could go wrong in this run went wrong in it. From me dying 50,000 times to the game glitching and everything in between, everything that could go wrong did go wrong. But that said, I'm happy to say that I actually escaped this time. Yay! And at this point, I gotta say I was feeling a little bit lightheaded from all the cursing and yelling. But anyways, when we finally returned to Los Santos, I got my payout. And for all this, we were able to generate $1 million. Yep, that's it. Just $1 million. And for completing the heist for the first time and as a leader, I got an extra 100 and then 200,000. Oh, and I also unlocked a lot of achievements, but I don't really care for those. And with that, I guess we're gonna be ending this video. Thanks for watching till the end. Hopefully you liked the video. If that's the case, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Share the video amongst your friends if you really liked it. With all that said, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep, and I'll catch you all in the next one. I wonder what blue tastes like.